My name is Tanner, and we're going to be out here making another video for SNO-FLO again. So, I am really excited to do what we are going to do today. Just as I've been wanting to lower my car forever, which I got done the other day, and it came out just about perfect. I am getting a little bit of a coilover clunk, so I got to figure that out. But today, front lip, side skirts, wing. Hopefully we can tackle all that today. Oh, and front strut bar. So yeah, these were little rock guards that I had for one of my other trucks that I used to own, and my rocker panels were getting a little rusty, so I pulled them off to paint them. Forgot I kept them, and they are going to work perfect for homemade side skirts. I'm gonna go grab a little short piece. I have some extra little short pieces in there. Stick it up there so you guys can see just how it's gonna mount and everything. This is the old kind of foam stuff that they had on there. I'm gonna scrape that all off. And so it literally, if I just mounted it right there, it's just gonna stick out like that. And it's gonna be perfect. So hopefully that'll look nice. And if I even wanted to, I could even make some little rear spats or something. I don't know, I might, we'll see. I'll figure something out. I know I got plenty of it, so yeah, that's the plan for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So first things first, I want to give you guys an update on this thing. I know I'm not really even making any videos on this thing. I'm just kind of updating you guys with it along the way, which is really not what I should be doing, because I need to make videos for this thing because this thing's sweet. So yesterday, I just went and picked up all the stuff I need to lift this puppy. Right now it's sitting on 2-inch lift blocks, and I'm going to be ripping those out. I got 6-inch blocks for the rear and 6-inch lift springs for the front. Drop steering arm. I need to make a drop arm for the torsion bar, or a drop kit, or else that's not going to fit on there. So that's just going to be bolted in until I can get one of those or make one. And then for the transfer case, everybody says you need to drop them, and you can buy these kits for like $60 that are literally just little spacers, but they already have spacers right here. You literally take this nut off, pull that spacer off, put it up above this cross member, and then bolt it back up, and it drops the whole thing about 1 inch, and that way you don't have such severe angles on your drive lines, and it kind of saves your U-joints. And then here's these big old Johnnies that I got. These are, I got this whole set for super cheap. These, why do I not have any wheels with the face showing? So these were spray painted black, but they're originally chrome. So I think I'm gonna pull all the paint off and either respray them or keep them chrome. I don't think chrome's gonna look good on this truck. It might, but yeah, so these are 20 by 12 with a -44 offset on the wheels, and the tires are 37 by 13.5. So yeah, obviously I can't fit those right now, so that's why I'm lifting my truck, and that's why it's sitting on blocks. Well, it's sitting on blocks because I sold my other tires. So yeah, I paid $2,000 for the truck, sold the tires that were on it for $800, bought those for $300, bought the lift for $200, and so I am $1,800 into this truck, and it's gonna have a 6-inch lift with 37s on it with a big block 454. Also, another little sneak peek. This was a test piece I painted, and this is gonna be the color that I'm painting this truck. Don't mind the, I went really quick with my clear coat, and it kind of ran because I was in a hurry. I painted this right before I left with Will to go get that car. So, I just sprayed on a real thick coat of clear coat, but you can see in the sun, this color is awesome. It's got so much flake, and then when you get into the shade, let's get into the shade, it's just black or gray. Those stupid clear coat runs, they would look so nicer than that. And I didn't cut and buff this one, which I will be doing to the truck, and I will be using a real clear coat rather than a spray can clear coat on the truck. So it should look a lot nicer than that does. But can you just admire that? Doesn't that just look amazing? It's gonna look so good on this. I've got all that out of the way. I think it's about time we jump into the actual video. So I'm gonna try to set you guys up on something. I use my phone to video, and you can't, I mean, I don't have a tripod for my phone, but I'm gonna find a way to set you guys up. I don't really like normally do time lapses. I would like to, but since I don't have a tripod and I film with my phone, it's kind of hard to. But I'm gonna try to start doing that more for you guys because I think it makes higher quality videos, and that's what I really want to be doing here. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do for you guys. Alright, just gonna give you guys an update. So when I first put this on, I just used self-tappers, and I know that's not the right way to do it, but I just did that. I put one on each corner, and then I went around and put two on each side right here to hold this in, because this is an eBay copy of a GV lip, and it looks good now that it's on there, but it did not want to go on because it was not the right shape whatsoever. So you can see, like, in here it's all not really set up right. So what I'm doing though is I put a whole bunch of self-tappers in there, and then what I'm going and doing is I'm taking one out at a time and replacing it with actual hardware, and I'm squeezing my hand in between here to get the nut on the back side of that, and then I'm tightening that down. So this thing ain't going nowhere. I just got to do one more right there and one more right there, and then probably just gonna have to keep self-tappers in those corner spots because there's nowhere to get my hand behind. I would have to rip out my whole wheel liner, which I guess I could do. It wouldn't be that hard. I'm gonna have to shave this too, because as you can see, it's not at the right angle and it sticks way out. And I'm pretty sure my tire, ooh, yeah, I'll still trim it off, that little corner. There's no reason to have it there. My nice new coilover is already dirty. I don't know why, but my car all of a sudden is leaking oil. I mean, it's been leaking oil, but it's like leaking oil bad now. And I don't know why. It's like leaving puddles under there. I need to figure it out, because I don't know what's doing it. Alright, just giving you guys an update. This is an old skid plate off of my last truck. Same truck that I got those little plastic pieces off of. Been saving that for something. I had to replace it because I lifted the truck and I had to drop the front differential and that thing didn't work anymore. So what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting out pieces, and these are gonna be, these are aluminum, so they're super light. Gonna be my bottom brackets for my wing. This is what I'm replacing right here. And the reason I'm doing this is because I wish I could use these, because these are just nice, clean, square. But when I mount this on here, my Miata is not a square, and these just don't line up at all, because it's gonna be sitting all the way back here, and I don't want to force my trunk just to move to whatever this wants it to be like. And I can't, since this was just cut out of square tubing, I cannot move it. I've tried moving this, but since I'm doing these and making them, I know that this is nice and soft, because I put the bend in just flat stock, and I can move this bottom piece however I want. You can see it's already just a little wavy, just from me not having a wide enough vise. But I'm just going to use these. I'm going to paint them flat black just like those are, after I get them all shaped up. But then I have foam pads that are going to go on the bottom of these, so when I bolt it to my trunk, they aren't gonna like ruin my trunk. So yeah, that's the plan. I just finished that one pretty much. I still got to drill the 2 holes right there and there to mount it to the trunk, but this one is my next one. Unfortunately, there wasn't any spots that I could go without having a massive hole in it, so I put it right there, because then you won't really be able to see it because it's going to be up against the bracket and there's going to be black behind it anyways. So yeah, I'm just dealing with it. But I got to cut this one out and bend it and drill the holes, and yeah, we'll be good. I'm a little upset because I've spent the last hour and a half, 2 hours making these pathetic little pieces, Granted, they don't have the right kind of tools to do this kind of stuff. I've bent it all by hand and everything, so yeah. But I remembered that I had an idea a while ago, like a long while ago, before I had ever even thought about this thing on yet, like pretty much a week after I got it. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna cut it right here, and I'm gonna cut in, and then go back around for the tabs, and then I'm gonna cut like kind of a belly cut right there. And the reason I'm gonna do that is so that the only points of contact are these 2 points. And that way it doesn't matter the contour of the trunk, because if there's only 2 little small contacts, it doesn't matter if it's bending this way or this way, it'll rest on there perfect rather than a big old piece of flat stock. And so I just wasted all this time, which kind of sucks because I'm kind of in a rush today because I got a lot to do, and I'm gonna try to head over to Will's, which is an hour away, because I want to go work on that little Celica. I want to go drive that thing around. So yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm cutting those up. Alrighty guys, so I got these all cut out. You can just see they got little tabs on them now. They got space up above. They're a little rough, and I know they're all square and gross looking, but I was sick of working on them. And all my blades were getting dull, and so nothing was cutting. So those took me way longer than they needed to. I just threw a layer of flat black spray paint on them. The wings is in the shop still, and then now I'm gonna start working on my side skirts because I've been out here way too long and I need to get some stuff done. Alrighty guys, so I just finished this one. Well, I haven't finished it. I'm gonna take it off and actually like make that a nice corner. Same thing with the back, rather than just leaving them. The back I'm probably not gonna round off too much because I think it looks kind of good with the just sharp angle like that. But right now it's just self-tapped into it, and when I pull it back off, before I put it back on, I'm gonna have some kind of like a foam insulation tape on the inside, so it's not just sitting there rubbing plastic to my paint. And what else was it? Oh, I'm gonna put some silicone on the ends of the screws so that no water can get up in where the screws are into the metal, so it doesn't rust out. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Unfortunately, using that white foam stuff did not work near as good as I thought it would. You could see it even with it tied or screwed all the way down. You could see it, and it was just ugly looking and stuck out like a sore thumb. And now it left a whole bunch of residue because the tape on it was super thick. So I'm just hoping that you won't be able to see this. If you can, that sucks. But I'm just gonna have to deal with it now because I literally can't get this stuff off, so yeah. Alrighty, everybody. She is done. Turned out really good. This wing, I still don't know how I feel about it on this car. It's a wee bit big. And also, it's like totally not even gonna do anything right now. It's literally perfectly flat. I don't know, these, I need to figure something out about it. I'll probably just make these mounts right here drop down a little bit farther. So to give the whole thing a little bit more angle forward, because right now it's leaning farther back than it's supposed to. And it's just the way that the trunk sits. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. The skirts, the only thing that sucks about these skirts is they do mount pretty high, but they're on there pretty strong, so they don't look bad. It's not like the lip drops down super far anyway, so it doesn't really look like it's out of place. And now with the black hardtop, the black headlights, black lip, skirts, and carbon fiber wing, I think everything's starting to come together a little bit more. It doesn't look halfway put together. But I'm sorry I didn't get you guys any footage of the wing. My brother was out here working on his car too, and I didn't want to have to be bothering him. He was just changing his tires from his winter tires back over to his summer. So yeah, that's how the whole thing looks now. It looks quite ridiculous. I gotta say, that's a pretty cool view right there, though. I need to get this thing washed up. I'm gonna be heading into Will's. I just gotta clean up my tools and pack for school and stuff like that, because I'm on winter break right now, and I'm gonna be heading back to school tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not excited for that, but I need to pack for school and everything like that, and then I'm gonna be heading into town, and you guys will get to see the Celica a little bit more, and Will's first impression of what the car looks like now. So yeah. Alrighty guys, well, I'm sorry to say I lied about heading to Will's house tonight. I actually am going there, but it's not going to be till later, and it's going to be dark, so we're not going to get any footage tonight. Tomorrow I'm just going to make a separate video, so you guys are going to get more content rather than just me getting a little bit. I'm going to get everything tomorrow of us working on the Celica. So this is going to be the end of the video here, but there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. So let me just explain it. My father, before he left, I'm at my parents' house right now, and this is where I work on all my stuff and keep all my stuff. And he told me I need to figure out where exactly to put all my stuff, because I had the truck sitting on blocks, I had the wheels for the truck, I have the hard top for my Miata. I just bought a lift kit for the truck, and that was sitting down everywhere. I got parts and pieces for everything, and I came up with an idea. I said, let's put the tires on the truck and throw everything in the back. So I'm gonna get all my stuff and just literally just pile it in the back of this bad boy and park this thing out where it's not in anybody's way. But I want to show you guys. I have no clue. There's no way I'm gonna make that. I probably can't turn it all. But so literally I'm on a 2-inch lift with 37 by 37 by 13 and a half on a 20 by 12 with a negative 44 offset. So these trucks are really wide, so like a negative offset doesn't really do much. Like on my last truck I had, it was a 2000 Silverado, and I had a 20 by 12 with a negative 44, and the tires were like out here, like half the tread pattern was outside of the fenders. But on this truck I didn't want to go too crazy, because I would have had to get 20 by 14s with a negative 76 if I wanted to go too crazy, and wheels that size are just ridiculously expensive. So this is what I went with, and like I said, I've got these tires for a really good deal. Oh yeah, check this out, representing, hell yeah, SNO-FLO to the max. Oh, I just spray painted that on there because there was a little rust spot up here that I just painted over, and I was like, you know what, why not? This thing's a piece of junk already. So yeah. These things look so freaking awesome on here. I can't believe that they actually even fit under the fenders. Oh yeah, this thing might not be the nicest, but I love it. And also, this Grant wheel came with Will's Celica, has an extra, and he just gave it to me, so. Oh yeah, first try. Well, that is going to be the end of the video, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe and share if you want to. The more people, the better. See you guys later.